Wow. For a Disney movie, that was pretty intense. The Finest Hours. So The Finest Hours is based on a true story and stars Chris Pine, Casey Affleck, Holliday, Grainger, Ben Foster and Eric Bana. And in this movie, during a storm, Casey Affleck's ship is torn in half. So he gathers all the surviving crew members together and tries to find a way to keep his half of the ship afloat until help arrives. And the help that's coming is the 4-man Coast Guard team led by Chris Pine, who decides to battle the ocean to get to these guys. Now the thing I like the most about this movie is the tension. When shit starts going down and the music kicks in, your heart starts racing, you're on the edge of your seat and you want to see these guys succeed. And that's what this movie had going for it. You cared about these men, you wanted to see them survive and make it out of this. Chris Pine gave a great performance in this movie. I thought he was really good. He's a lot different to some of the parts we've seen him play before. He's quite a nervous character in this movie, which kind of worked for him. He's not as cool or as cocky or as suave as his character of Kirk in Star Trek. And he's also not as manipulative or as evil as his one in Horrible Bosses 2. It was quite nice seeing him as a nervous character with a big heart. He definitely pulled it off. He gave a good performance in the movie. As did Casey Affleck and Ben Foster. They were both really good in this movie. Now, Holliday Grainger in this movie, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, I could be wrong. She played the love interest for Chris Pine's character. Now, I've got nothing against Holliday Grainger. I think she's a very talented actress. But in this movie, her character annoyed me and I didn't really care about her. And I know with this being a true story, her story is part of what actually happened, so it is vital to the plot of this movie. And when it kept cutting from Casey Affleck and Chris Pine's group back to her, I wasn't really bothered. I don't really care about her storyline, and it took me out of the movie a little bit. And like I said, nothing against her because she did give a good performance in this movie. I just feel it would have been a bit better if they just stuck with Casey Affleck and Chris Pine's group rather than keep cutting back to what's going on land. Or at least not as much as they did, because they did it quite often. And sometimes it happened really abruptly, like you've got a really good tense scene and then it just goes back to this and you're just like, why'd you do that? You had me hooked, you had me on the edge of my seat, and then you cut away to that. And like I said, the tension in this movie was really good, and I think that's helped a lot by the score. No, it's not a great score, and it's not a score that you want to hear over and over and over again. But when shit started going down and the music hit, your heart started pumping, and you wanted to see these characters get out of this. The direction was quite good for this movie as well. It had some very nice shots in there, and when shit started going down, and waves started hitting the boats and knocking people over, he didn't cut away or use shaky cam, and I like that. I hate when the camera's shaking and you can't see what's going on. And the visual effects in this movie were really good as well. There wasn't a point in this movie where I noticed that it was CGI, so it took me out. The visual effects remained consistent and they looked good. So all in all, guys, The Finest Hours is a very tense movie. Yeah, sure, it's very slow at times, especially when it cuts back to the stuff happening on the land. But when the tension hits, it has you hooked to the screen. It wants you to see these characters succeed. The acting was good, the direction was good, the visual effects were good, the score was good. And so for all that, I'm going to give The Finest Hours 3 stars. Guys, I do recommend you check this movie out. Not in 3D, I didn't feel like it needed to be in 3D, but if you get a chance, do check it out because it won't disappoint you. So guys, that's my review of The Finest Hours. Have you guys seen it yet? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, let me know in the comment section below. And just quickly guys, our teaser trailer for the short horror movie Deadline is now up. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. Please check it out if you get the chance. Like the video, share it with your friends, comment on the video. It was a lot of fun to film and I can't wait to see it when it's finished. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends, that'll help my channel out a lot. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you in the next one.